Good morning and welcome to Jenn Jiggles. Today is July. Excuse me. Whoa, that's really rude. Excuse me. I burped because I'm having coffee. So it's July 8th, 2019. Hi, I'm Jen. Hello. Hello. Jen has exercised and modified her diet this week and has lost 1 pound. Hello, Blossom. Blossom's been naughty recently. Very. Anyway, hello. I know I see you. I'm not supposed to pay attention to you. I'm supposed to pay attention to her. Come on. Up you get. Hello. Anyway. I know. Stop biting my ear. Anyway, say hi to everybody. You say hi? So I'm looking pretty scrunchy because I haven't had a bath this weekend. Because my mom and dad were busy with the house. So anyway, I modified my diet this weekend, cut down my portions, and I lost my pound, which makes me really happy because now I'm headed in the right direction again. I've been doing this fluctuating thing in the same weight range, within the same 5 pounds since about February, which is really pissing me off, but there you go. Anyway, yeah, so I cut my portions in half, and I just started walking in place whenever I was standing doing crafting, or in the shower, or brushing my teeth, or whatever. And I didn't really hit the exercise so much, except for, when I was doing, like, trimming all of our hedges and things like that. Basically, because I wanted to see what portion sizes had to do with the weight gain and how it would affect my weight loss. So, obviously, it has affected my weight loss. So, anyway, yeah. So, it was 4th of July last week. So we were going to barbecue, but then it started to rain here. So I ended up doing whole beef hot dogs inside. Basically, what did I do how did I do them? Did I steam them? I think I steamed them in a crock pot. And then, yeah. And then we just had this, normal fare for 4th of July, and I made a peanut butter pie, which I really shouldn't have done because I made it the day before 4th of July. And I did have some, but it was so rich that it was like it was just narrow slices that I had. So, and obviously it didn't, do massive things to me because I still lost weight this week, but that doesn't mean I can sit down and eat a whole peanut butter pie, which I wouldn't anyway. The recipe I got, if you want it, it's on Pinterest. It's the Amish peanut butter pie. Yeah, it was easy to make, and I don't have graham crackers right now. I've got them on order because you can't get them here because they don't have them here. So I use digestive biscuits. I don't know if anybody's ever had digestive biscuits, but they're about as close as you're going to get to Keebler's graham crackers as you're going to get here. So I crushed them up and I baked the pie shell first and then did all that. So let's stop talking about peanut butter pie, right? So anyway, so I'm going to continue for the rest of this month with the portion control bit and just do, like a half an hour of exercise every day, and that includes my housework and all of that, and see what happens with that. So it's kind of, There's this new fad, not the keto thing, because I'm not even interested in that. I'm sorry, I'm just not. And if you are, that's good, but you'll have to find somebody who does like the keto diet, because no. And I don't like this other new fad that I'm going to talk about, which is fasting. It confuses your body, and I have read this a million times, and then all of a sudden, everybody's fasting for a day and then eating and then fasting and eating. Your body gets confused. And from what I read on the American Medical Association's site, it's not really an effective way to diet, because what your body does is it gets in a rhythm of storing everything that you eat as fat on the days that you can eat. And I don't care if you're just eating veg and stuff, it's still storing it because your body gets in this rhythm and knows it's going to be starved the next day, so it saves that energy. So I don't think that's an effective way to lose weight. And if you do, that's great, but for me, no. If the AMA says no, then it's no. Or the Mayo Clinic, which Kim has turned me on to, so now I get their emails. But yeah, so I am staying away from that. I'm not doing that. I just don't think that's effective. I watched a really good program on the, was it really? Last night. There's a show on there called Embarrassing Bodies. And it's not about chubby people. It's about people who have all sorts of medical things. And, how to take care of that and blah, 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 blah. And there's 3 doctors and one's named Pixie. And she's like really cool. And last night was about, it was basically titled Embarrassing Fat Bodies. And one of the things that they mentioned, and it is of a concern for women my age, is bone density. And what I saw last night was a mom and her 2 sons. And their bone density was really, really low. But mom's was really, really high. And basically because mom puts pressure on her bones because of her weight. And so that creates a density, which is kind of good and kind of bad at the same time. It's really good if you're thin and you're my age and you have great bone density, because that, osteoporosis and, things like that. And so, obviously you need to exercise. The doctor actually came back and told them, if you do 30 minutes exercise 3 days a week, you're fine. Your bone density will level out and you'll be okay. You have to, in that, you need to, drink more milk and, take some calcium and, but that's easy enough done because you can do that in the way of having a Tums every day. But you don't have to drink full fat milk or anything like that. You alright? But anyway, someone's testy. We'll talk about her and life stuff at the end. So yeah, the other thing was, the other doctor, Dr. Christian, went to an office. And all these people were like super thin, pretty people. And so he started measuring them. And this girl, who was like a stick insect, was that big around, had a 12% body fat. And she was supposed to have 25%, because she's a woman, 25 to 32. And she didn't. The other 2 girls were okay. One was a little bit over, but she didn't look fat. But that wasn't the point of that. The point was you can still be thin and hide fat. So this one young man and Dr. Christian went to get an MRI. Is it an MRI? CAT scan, whatever. And, the thing that you go in, because I've been in it, and it's really scary, and it goes boom, 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 boom. Anyway, they both went and had it. And this young man on the exterior, did not look like he had any fat on him. But inside, all the fat was, like, on his organs, like, around his heart and things. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God, are you shitting me? So that scared the shit out of him. And now, he's like, nope, gotta do something about that. So, and that was the doctor that said 3 hours or half an hour a day for 3 days a week, and it'll be fine because that'll go away. So there you go. Yeah, so it was a really interesting program. It was called Embarrassing Fat Bodies. So if you can like Google it, maybe excerpts from it, or on YouTube or something, you might be able to, or look on Bing, because Bing might have some of them. If you have a VPN, just log on to, just make your country the UK, so your VPN will say that you're in the UK, and then you'll definitely get it on the Relay player. It's called the UK Now player or something. If you download that, you'll be able to see the full program. If you need technical help with that, you can email my husband. I know how it works and I know what to do, but you have to download a VPN and da-da-da-da-da. And he does all that shit here. And I'm the IT person. Like, I'm an IT person, a proper IT person. But I don't deal with the television because I don't have that much interest. If you have computer problems, call me. I'm there for you. Anyway, yeah, so that was really good and informative. And, made me go, oh. So anyhow, yeah. Crafting stuff. I didn't do a lot of crafting this week. Like I said, we were busy with the house. Blossom, you're going to have to get down, okay? I'm really sorry. You're gonna have to, hey. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye, everybody. I did a lot of work. There was definitely a lot of gardening done. My arms actually hurt. Oh, my forearms hurt so much. I know, Kim, you've seen the house from the front and the hedges that are out front. No, Blossom, no more. I took the hedge trimmer and trimmed all of that this weekend. Yeah. It's like, I don't know, 10 feet high. I had to do the sidewalk side, the insides, the ends, the tops. But I got it done, and that was good. And then I did some gardening out in my garden, which I still haven't taken pictures of. Really sorry. All that. I'm just looking at all the birds on my bird feeder right now. Anyway, it's kind of cute. Anyway, I had a strawberry in my garden this week, which is incredible given the weather, how the weather's been. Yeah, had potatoes in the potato salad out of my garden. I've got tomatoes, but I'm gonna have to get a greenhouse because this just isn't the country for tomatoes and such. Because I'm really worried about the corn. I mean, it was way higher than knee high at 4th of July. It was about thigh high at 4th of July, but we'll see. Because I don't imagine it's going to get much warmer than it has in the last week here. Oh, what else has happened? The wildflowers have come up in the side bed, and we got some, well, Ian did some painting out front and fixed the stucco, and that looks really good. He painted some of the wall out back, but that's for me to do this week. The rest of it's for me to do this week. I have done all the scrubbing of all of the baseboards here, so, and all of the trim and, you know, that. So I'm going to start doing my painting this week, my interior painting this week. The sofa came. I love it. Very nice, very large, comfy. Spent all of every night, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. No, Saturday. So we watched 2 episodes of Stranger Things on Thursday, 2 on Friday, and then just binge watched the rest of them on Saturday night. And it was so good. I had nightmares from that. I mean, proper nightmares from it. It was so amazing. So good. If you've not watched Stranger Things on Netflix, please do, but do not watch this season first. Watch 1, 2, and then this season. Oh my God. I cried at the last episode. I cried so hard. Yeah. Not going to say anything else because spoiler. But yeah, it was so good. I was impressed. I won't lie. I think this season of Stranger Things was on par with season 1. Season 2, I wasn't enamored with. I thought it was absolute shit. And I thought they just had to get it out, and they did. And that shouldn't reflect on the acting. I just didn't think the storyline was very good. The actors are great. I love Finn. He's amazing. That's not his character name, it's his real life name. I love Finn. I love David. I love Winona Ryder. I've always loved Winona Ryder. Oh my God, I still want that woman to be my sister. She's amazing. Oh, I love her so hard. Oh, she's so sweet too. Yeah. So anyway, bless her. And her character is great. And I mean, she could have the shittiest writing and the shittiest character ever, and she would still turn it into a thing of beauty. I love her. David plays the chief of police in this small Indiana town that they live in. And he's great. Oh my God, he's so good. And Finn again. Finn is fabulous. He's fabulous. Yeah. Yeah, the boys, the 3 little boys, the 4 little boys, I should say, they're great. All of them are really good actors. I just can't remember everybody's name off the top of my head, to be honest. Yeah, they're great. And Finn's on-screen sister, and Will is the character's name, the little boy that has some trouble in the first series. His brother is an amazing actor as well. Yeah, they're all really good. Yeah. Yeah. It was really good. Really good. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that and not say anything else. But it was kind of relaxing because we worked all day. Well, Thursday was a bit stressful because these people that I bought my sofa from, even though I love a sofa, and I really love the sofa, I will never buy from them again. They're sofasofa.com, and I would not recommend it. Their customer service is absolutely crappy. The product's great, but their customer service is shit, and customer service to me means more than the actual product. Because if the product had been shitty, then I could have probably, you know, dealt with somebody decent, sorry. But I couldn't because they were non-existent. Sorry. I have a hangnail. It's driving me mad. Driving me crazy. Don't ever use your Kangaroo scissors that cost like $8 million to do this. But I'm going to. I can't. It's too big, and I don't want to use my thing. Anyway, ignore me. I've been going on for 16 minutes now. Holy shit. Alright, so let's get this over with. So what am I doing? I did do some knitting on the socks. Blossom, I'm asking you nicely to stop. So stop. Sorry, my hair looks like a ditch. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do with my hair. So I did do... You get out. No. I did do some knitting on the socks. I have to weigh the skeins again, but I think I got it, you know, I got a generous amount of, it's driving me nuts. My guitar falls, you're gonna get it. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I think I've got, you know, I got more than 50 grams left, so I'm going to have to keep knitting until I only have 50 grams left in total. 25 on each ball. I know I showed you that the casket was done. The hole's ready. Ian's ready. I was waiting for this to arrive. Sorry, reflection. It's black 14 count Ada. I can now get the skeleton done for the inside of the box. See, I wanted it black. You see what I mean? So I can mount it on a piece of card and then put it in there. So that can be done, and then Ian can put the light in the top, and that's all ready for Halloween. I have sewn some bags, but I've got one in the works right now, and the other ones are over there, and I can't be forked. I got, if you can hang on 1 second, I'll show you this wool. I got, right before I left Ravelry, because I had left Ravelry over all the nonsense. I mean, I'm not going to get political on here. I don't agree with some things that are going on in America right now, but I certainly wouldn't tell anybody they can't mention somebody's name because they don't agree with them, because that makes them just as bad. So I have left Ravelry, and I won't be going back, and yeah, they'll be lucky if they don't get sued. Right, so before I left, I got this free knitting pattern, which I'm going to pause my computer and go get my iPad, so I can show you this free shawl pattern. Hello, I'm back. Ooh. I love that picture in the front of my iPad. 7:53 on a Monday. Okay. Hello. Jesus, is he already there? That didn't take very long. Right. It is a pattern by Lisa Much, and it's called Coax. There we go. I hope you can see that because there's a reflection. There we go. That's better. Don't look at my nails. They're rat bastards. But Coax. It's a high contrast with 3 colors. So there's red. There's the red and the black and the white. See? See? Right, so I know I shouldn't be starting anything else because I haven't finished my sweater or my socks or anything, but there you go. So I picked these that I had, these 3 skeins that I had in my stash. So the brown is going to go for the black, the yellow is going to go for the white, and this skein of Fingering Weight, which is by Fiber Nymph Dye Works, I believe. Yes, it's Fiber Nymph Dye Works. Let me tell you what it's called. This one is called Bedazzled. It's on Bedazzled. And this is called, this was from the Killarney Collection Club from 2016. And it's called Shortcuts and Mushrooms. I really like her wool, but I don't think I would join a fiber club again. I wasn't very good. I'm not sure whether it was not explained or I'm just thick, but it was coming every other month for the price that it was, and it was expensive. I loved the wool she sent me. I have a blue skein of this kind of pattern, but it's got, here, do this, then do that. There we go. But I think these 3 will look pretty good together. So I'm gonna be doing that. I know I have to get that freaking purple sweater done, and I don't know why I'm procrastinating because it's not gonna take any time. It didn't take me squat to do that sleeve. I should just do it and get it done. And the socks definitely need to be done. I definitely need to work on Ian's sweater. Get that done because that's been a year. Plus I have a pair of mittens downstairs that need to be finished. I was going to do all this knitting for everybody for Christmas, and now that's not going to happen because I'm not straining myself on it. So there you go. Anyway, so yeah, so I got that out and ready to go. I know I showed you guys this pattern. Sorry, there's blue writing on it now at the top. But this Vogue pattern, the 5 easy pieces. Well, I'm making C right now. There we go. I'm making the top. Sorry. It's already cut and ready to go. It's 3 pieces. It's 2 yokes, front and back, and then the back and front body of it. And because I wasn't sure about how it was gonna go and what it was gonna be, I decided to use that banana fabric, the pink fabric with the bananas on it that I showed you guys that I got, because it was kind of scrappy. And here, I'll turn it right side up. It was kind of scrappy, and I thought, nah. I have a piece of it left. I don't know where it is right now. I think I might have put it away. Shouldn't have. Because I think I'm going to make a pair of night shorts out of it. But yeah. So it's a very pale sort of pinky kind of stretchy jersey, but not jersey because it's really thin. Like, I will have to wear this only at home because, like, yeah. See my finger back there? You can see my finger. It's not good. Yeah. But I like the color. And I like the bananas. So, yeah. There you go. Bananas. There you go. So that's going to be done today. I'm doing that as soon as I'm done talking to you folks. And then I have to get a couple of those wound up. But most importantly, I have to get a piece of paper and a pen and get a schedule written down. I need to spin, I need to knit, I need to cross stitch, I need to clean this pigsty up that is my craft room right now because it is a pigsty. So yeah, so that's about it. Sorry, it's been 25 minutes. There hasn't been much gaming. I did maybe 15 minutes of Guitar Hero last week, but I was just so busy with the house and getting some bags done that I couldn't be farked. Oh, I meant to say, I am going to be closing my Etsy shop because it's costing me money and my sales haven't peaked. And then last week, I made the decision to put my bags back on eBay because when I put my bags on eBay before, they all sold in 15 minutes. Literally sold in 15 minutes. So I am going to be closing my Etsy shop and putting everything onto eBay. Yeah. So the only decision that I need to make still about the eBay thing is whether or not I'm going to use our personal site because we've had it since forever, like 2000. And we have 100% score on everything, so people will actually trust it. Or do I put it under Cider House Crafts name? I don't know. I'm going to start in the beginning of August with my Cider House Craft videos again. If you want to check out that channel, you're probably going to see the same shit you see here, except no weight loss information. But yeah, and no personal stuff. That's just going to be for a shop. Yeah, so there you go. Anyway, I have a lot of things to get done this week, and I'm not sure whether I'm going to dedicate days to spinning, days to sewing, you know, dedicate an entire day, or the other option I have is to dedicate a morning to sewing, afternoon to spinning, morning to sewing, next morning to sewing, afternoon to knitting, morning to sewing, afternoon to cross stitch, etc., etc. I also have plans to start another blanket. Like, I need one more friggin' thing. But yeah. So, and then in a few weeks, 3 weeks, Ian's son Tom is arriving with his wife and our grandson Arthur, who I'm excited to see. Arthur. We have yet to meet Arthur, so this will be our first meeting, which will be very, very nice. I will be happy. So yeah. Yeah, I'll be happy. It'll be good. He's so cute. Oh my god, that kid's cute. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Okay, so I've held you up enough, and it's nearly half an hour, and I know that you have to go have breakfast, Cam. And hello, everybody else. Hello. Anyway. Yeah. Please stick to it. I know it's a struggle. I know it's a struggle every single day. I struggle and fight in my head every single day, or I beat myself up in my brains, or whatever, for being naughty and eating shit I shouldn't, or not behaving in a healthy way. But stick to it. Even if you fall off the wagon 50 times, get right back on. Okay? I'm going to go have my coffee and get my sewing machine on its shelf here, because I have 2 sliding shelves. There's one, and then there's one underneath that where I put my sewing machine. Anyway, I'm going to get going. But please stick to it, because you can do it. I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye. Oh, shoot, not bye. Hey, I might be back later in a week to show you my sewing and whatever crafting stuff I got done and to report on my weight loss, but I'm not sure. I have a whole week of just me, which is great. Anyway, just me. That's awful. It sounds so selfish. Anyway, be selfish. What the fuck? Bye, everybody. Take care. Stick to it. You can do it.